Hello everyone, once again I am your Tapasar here and you are watching your most favorite channel Aryan Roy Be and Make That I Am Not That You Have Made. So hope so guys, all you are very well, and today I have brought to you a new lesson, a new poem for you, the poem that I have taken from CIC, the syllabus form, and the West Bengal board too. My Bengal medium students, they will also enjoy the poem. So hope so guys, you are ready. So without losing the time, let's start. Hello, welcome guys. Hope so you are getting ready and you are waiting for what the poem I have brought to you today. And before starting the text, I should say something. Just take the pencil eraser to note something details that I have brought to you. So first of all, I should say something about the poet, and after that I would say the title of the poem. So first of all, let's know exactly who is the personality about whom I am going to talk. This is Mr. John Keats. John Keats is a symbol of romance. This personality is a symbol of romance. Whenever he started to write, at the time, the taste of reading for the readers, it was going to be changed, and he, the man, brought the change. This personality you can compare with our Bengali literature, the Shukanta Bhattacharya. So this man, in his short time of his life, he did a lot of work, especially based on the love that was dedicated to Mother Nature. So you can see the date of born and the died. This is short time, near about the 24 years. In a short time of his life, he did a very fantabulous job. So let's start. Something about to know more. Today the topics that I'm going to start, it's called sonnet. What is sonnet? The first question should come in your mind. Sonnet, it's a poem that is composed within 14 lines. So first of all, you came to know what the sonnet is about what. And now I would say the word sonnet stems from the Italian word sonetto. So here you come to know about the word the sonnet is coming from where. And you know the sonnets are four types. Who are they? Number one, Petrarchan sonnet. The poet who invented it was an Italian poet, and these types of sonnet was written and composed firstly in Italian language. For that reason, this Petrarchan sonnet, it has another name, that is Italian sonnet. Then after, Shakespeare, obviously by Shakespearean sonnet, by seeing this name, you can recognize who made this. Yes, the greatest, the Institute of English Literature himself, William Shakespeare. Then after, Spenserian also, the Mr. Edmund Spenser, he made this, and depending on his name, it was dedicated to him with the name Spenserian. And the last but not the least, that is John Milton's Miltonic. So here you came to know about the sonnet, what is sonnet, from where it is coming out, and the sonnets are how many kinds? There are four types. Number one, Petrarchan or Italian. Number two, Shakespearean. Number three, what? Spenserian. And number four is Miltonic. So here, hope so, a little picture of the sonnet is very clear to you. And my guys, my friends, I would ask you to take the lesson in a way, such a way that in upcoming futures, if you deal with the subject English, that means I'm asking about the English honors, then you will be very too much benefited. Then after, I would share a very important lesson with you. Let's start. Petrarchan sonnet or Italian sonnet. So exactly, not only this, each and every sonnet whenever you're going to write, it follows a pattern. Pattern is what? It follows a pattern like that: octave and sisted. So what is octave and what is sisted? Here you can see that octaves, that I said you before, that sonnet is composed within 40 lines, and the first 8 lines are called octave, and the rest, the 6 lines, are called sextet. So here, my friends, you have come to know about in a sonnet, if the 14 lines are there, the first 8 lines stanza, it has a name, the name is octave, and the rest 6 lines, the passage, the stanza, it has another name, that is sextet. Hope so you have understood the octave, how many lines? 8 lines. Sextet, how many lines? 6 lines. And now the poem that we are going to know, this poem, it has been taken from the main source. What is the main source? The main source is this, the poetical works of John Keats in 1884. So you should know the poem that we are going to know. The poem is taken from where? Okay, the source we should know. So the in exam, so many roundabout way the questions may come out. Or if in your note, if you mention these types of logics, then obviously your answer copy will be different than others. Okay, and I want my students will be best, and they will all time perform in such a way that their copies will be different than others, isn't it? So let's go to know the title of the poem. Now the time has come to open the mystery. The title of the poem is On the Who has come? Grasshopper has come, and someone cricket has come. So on the grasshopper and cricket, this is our today's topics. Now we are going to start the poem, the sonnet on the grasshopper and the cricket, not the is there. And I would like to inform my friends that this poem, it has another title and the subtitle too. So let's know, and the title is what? So, and the title is The Poetry of Earth. So these two are the title of the poem, The Poetry of Earth, or On the Grasshopper and Cricket. They two are the title of this poem. The Poetry of Earth, this title is for the beginner student for the West Bengal board. Okay, so first of all, we have come to know so many things about. Let's recall. Number one, we have come to know the poem that we are going to know. It is a sonnet. Which type of sonnet? Italian sonnet or Italian sonnet. This sonnet is divided into two parts: octave and sestet. Octave, there are 8 lines. Sestet, there are 6 lines. Okay. And one thing I should say, that this poem will carry a message. What message we are going to know through this poem in the voice of the John Keats, the great romanticism, the poet. In this poem, the poet is giving a message. What the circumstance, environment surrounding us, but the work and the duty must go on. It should not be stopped. The show must go on. Okay. So, for example, you can see and realize right now I am here, you are there, and we two are maintaining the SMS. We are maintaining SMS. So, SMS, you mean the social messages through WhatsApp? No, my friends, my SMS means first S we are maintaining for sanitization. Second M, we are maintaining the mask, and number 3, that is between you and me, that's the social distancing. So sanitization, mask, and what? Social distancing. So SMS, these 3 we are maintaining for what? To keep us healthy and to maintain the social distance, to maintain the need of our nowadays, isn't it? So main thing is that everything is against us, but our duty, our work is not stopped. We are continuing our work, isn't it? So John Keats is carrying a message throughout the poem that what the circumstance is there, but our work should be going on in a systematical way. So that is the main thing. So means in the poem we will see, realize that in our art, exactly one thing is going on in a way that is not stopped. You may consider this is the discipline and the well manner of our earth. And here we will see that the seasons are coming and going and coming, and the changes are in such a way that we can realize, and that's are not being changed. So let's start the poetry of earth. The poetry of earth is never dead. The poetry of earth, that means we are talking about the song of what? The song of the earth will never dead. For example, in your class you have arranged a function and someone is singing, okay, and I am the audience. Suppose you are singing and I am very thirsty about to see your performance. If you become tired and you cannot sing, what would you do? You want to take rest. But I don't like to allow you to take rest, but I want your more performance. Means I don't want your performance, means I want performance. Who will perform? I don't care, but I want performance. Understood? So for that reason, whenever you will you are going to take the rest, then obviously just behind you who was there to perform, he or she will come to take your charge. For what? For having the two reasons only. The reason number one, because he thinks for you, because he can understand your pain, and he has realized your tiredness, because now you are tired. And number two reason is that because I want performance. I don't like to sit idly. Okay, I want to see more and more performances. For that, for having these two reasons, your friend has come to help you. Your friend has come and he is performing, then obviously your friend also will become tired. Then also I don't like to allow you to take rest, I want performance. Then what will happen? Then obviously your second friend will go to take rest, then the third one will come to take the charge to continue the song, isn't it? In a way you can see the first performer has taken the rest, second performer has taken the rest, the third performer has come to perform, isn't it? But the show is going on and the audience I am enjoying. So this is the main thing. That means if someone is becoming tired, another one should come, must come to take the responsibility to go on with the work, to go on with the same work. So this poem will carry the same message. So let's start. The poetry of art is never dead. The song of poetry, the song of nature, the song of art will never dead. Why will never dead? But because it will be going on. After completing the poem, you will come to know. When all the birds are faint, the hot sun. So the song started who? The song started the birds. Very early morning when the sun comes out, when the day is going to be started. At the same time, the small little singing birds, they are waking up and they are singing, they are twittering. Understood? And but they are singing. The day is going on. The sun is becoming the hotter to hottest. Obviously, they will become tired. So you can see now the hot sun is there, then the birds, they are becoming very tired. Okay, so whenever they will become tired, what you will do, what I will do, compare yourself as a bird. Obviously you will take the rest, obviously I will take rest. I want shelter. For that reason, we the little birds are going to take the shelter and hide in cooling trees. Okay, we are going to take the rest, we are going to hide ourselves. Cooling trees. Sir, cooling tree means mango tree I know, apple tree I know, cooling tree, which types of tree is it? Exactly, you know better than me also that no any such a tree is there about the name cooling tree. Is here the cooling tree, the word is used here as for shelter, cooling shelter. Understood? So the birds, they have gone to take the shelter under the trees where the cool shade is there. Okay, so they are taking rest. Then also that means they are the song that they started in the early morning, now the song is going to be stopped. But the audience, we don't want that. We want that this song should be going on. So that means someone should come to take the responsibility from the birds. So let's see. A voice will learn from hedge to hedge about the newborn seed, the newborn made. That means the same voice that the bird was singing, the song was flowing here and there. From where? The song was flowing from the hedge to hedge. Hedge, you know, the bush, like the small bushes in the forest and the jungles, like that. From the hedge to hedge, and from after the hedge, one newborn mead is there. Newborn mead is what? Newborn mead means a field that was full of the ripe crops, and the farmers, they have just cut the crops. Just cutting the crops, at that condition, the field, the plugging field is called the newborn mead. The newborn mead means the newly cut crops of the plugging land is called newborn mead. So for that sound, the singing sound, the song, the voice of the song, the music of that song, that the birds, they started from haze to haze. Now the song has come in that newborn mead, in that field. And from there, someone will take the responsibility, that is the grasshopper. That means someone was there waiting for when the responsibility will come, and I will take the responsibility, and I will take the lead, and I will take the charge to continue the same music. Now the grasshopper has taken the responsibility. From whom? Yes, obviously from the birds. So now the grasshopper has taken the charge, and he takes the lead in summer luxury. So now he has taken the charge, and now he is singing, and he is carrying the message of the birds, of the song, to us, for the society, for the nature. But he is doing his work In daytime, summer means the sun is there, it is becoming the hotter and hottest. The atmosphere, the circumstances are not allowing him to roam here and there. Obviously you can understand right now the summer is going on. In the sunshine time, during the noon time, the afternoon time, what you do, you sleep at your home, you take your lunch, and then after you switch on the fans. If you have the AC, you are making outside the hottest atmosphere, you are making artificially cool in your room, isn't it, by switching on the fans, or you are using AC. What the conditions and the facilities we have by using that. But the poor, our grasshopper cannot do all of this, but he has no any facility to do like this. But in the scorching heat of the sun, he is continuing his work. For that reason the word is called the summer luxury. He has never done with his delights, for when tired out with fun. So in this circumstance, in this condition, the conditions are not aligned to me and you, that let's come out in the sun and just will do your works. We will not do, we will do before or after, but at that time we will not do. But the grasshopper is doing. Why? Because he likes his job, because he is enjoying his work, and because he is enjoying the work. For that reason, no any tiredness is there. So here myself, I would like to share one suggestion to my friends, that whatever the work you are doing, enjoy the work. Okay, so right now if you're watching the video, enjoy the video. If you don't like the video, if you don't like to watch the video, if you want to play the PUBG and Free Fire, just go and make it fire with that. But whatever you want to do at a time, enjoy the work at that time. For example, the grasshopper, right now he wants to carry the music. For that reason he is doing that, and no tiredness is there. So you can see he has never done with his delights. With his delights means, that means he is enjoying the work. For when tired out of fun, and his tiredness, it has become fun, and he is enjoying his work. He rests at ease beneath some pleasant way. Then obviously, because for having this such types of words, if he become little tired, then obviously he will also take the rest. Where he will take the rest, he rests it is beneath some pleasant weight. Small plants are there, small shades are there also the small grasshopper is taking rest. And this line I would like to ask especially the Bengali medium students from the West Bengal board to underline this line and rewrite and read this sentence at read the sentence such a way that this sentence will on your lips, this question will come directly from this line. Okay, so here the octave I have finished. Now we are going to start the sestet. Before starting the sestet, one thing I would like to ask and share with you, that if you want to continue English honors in your upcoming future, so one thing we should know, that is about the pattern. What is pattern? That is a rhyming pattern on the rhyming scheme. It's a game of sound. It's a game of sound. So we should know how to play this game. So sound repetition. For example, you can see the spelling dead, and the dead. This sound is repeated. Where? Let's know. Dead, made. Next. Yes, laid. After. Wait. Very good, my friends. So here you can see the repetitions of sound: did, made, laid, wait. So these types of repetition sound, the first you should give one symbol, that is small alphabet A. If you give the sound A for did and the sound is repeated where, there you should give the same alphabet. That means if I ask you that you should give the A, where will you go? Where you will give. Okay, so let's go the alphabet with A. Did, you will give A, then made, then laid, then wait. So you can see where we have used A. So did means aid, this sound is completed. Now let's come with the next sound. Sun, run, done, fun. So here are you getting the same sound repetition? Yes, we are getting. So we will have to use another alphabet for this. So after A, what comes? Yes, obviously ABCD we know, that is B. So B we should write this: sun, run, done, fun. So here our rhyming scheme, our rhyming pattern is ready. So this rhyming scheme and rhyming pattern, it's another trick for getting the knowledge of sonnet. So our rhyming scheme for octave is what? This is A B B A A B B A. So rhyming scheme of octave is ready. So this way you can make the rhyming scheme. So For sestet we will have to use the again rhyming scheme. Yes my friends, for sestet also we will make the rhyming scheme, but this time you will help me to make that rhyming scheme. So octave is finished. Let's go the next and the last word of this poem. Sestet. Hope so you are enjoying the text. Next, after sestet, the poetry of earth is ceasing never. The first line is this. So the poet has said the poetry of earth is ceasing never. Ceasing means what? Ceasing means stop. Like, do we know about the bird ceased, isn't it? In the blood chapter in biology, hope so you have read. There your knowledge you may have the word ceased. It means stopped. So the poetry of earth is ceasing never means the poetry of earth will never stop. So you can realize that throughout the poem, the song who started, the birds started, and after birds who take the responsibility, the grasshopper. Grasshopper was representing which season? Summer season. And after summer what will come? After summer winter will come. Okay, so the day is going, the sun has gone. With the sun the brightness has gone. Brightness will go means the darkness will come. Brightness go will means the hotness will go. Darkness will come means the cold will come. That means the winter will come. Also you have understood. So these types of symbols are used to represent the season. The first octave, in octave we have got the summer picture, and on insisted we are going to the opposite picture, that means the winter picture we are going to get. The first line, the octave, the poetry of earth is ceasing never, will never stop. On a lone winter evening, when the frost has wrought a silence, from the stalk there shrills the cricket song, in warmth increasing ever. So let's last it. On a long winter evening, yes, obviously in the winter season, when it is 7:30 a.m. or after 6 p.m. Okay, after 6 p.m., 7:30 p.m., you will never see a single person without having any work he is doing here and there, isn't it? The roads are closed. Why? This time is not lockdown, but the roads are empty. Why? Because the cold is there, and such a way the cold is there that the snowfall is there. That means too much cold. Outside the temperature is very low, so you want to keep yourself inside the room. The windows are closed, the door are closed, because you want to avoid that cold, isn't it? So here for that reason you can see the word is there, silence. Why the silence is there? Because the humans they are not on the road. The roads are empty. For that reason, on a long winter evening, lone is the lonely winter evening, and when the frost has wrought a silence, the frost has come, the snowfall has come. For that reason, too much cold is outside. For that reason, the roads are empty and silence is there. From the stove there shrills the cricket song. Then at that time, from the stove, that is the song from the bushes. From there the sound is coming. Whose sound is coming? The cricket sound is coming. That means from the grasshopper someone has taken the responsibility to continue the same song. Who has taken the responsibility? Yes, it's cricket has taken the responsibility. In warmth increasing ever, and after listening that sound you may feel little bit peace. What a very good season, and the moment is this, isn't it? You will start to enjoy the moment, and seems to one in drowsiness half lost. And if this romantic season, and if this such a beautiful moment, if no one can enjoy, obviously that man has something problem here, isn't it? So for that reason the poet has said that drowsiness half lost. Upar kamala phaka hai. That means he cannot understand this types of moment, he cannot enjoy, then definitely he has something problem, isn't it? And the last line, the grasshopper among some grassy hills, but the grasshopper is going on with the song. Some grassy hills, the hills that are covered with the green grasses. Hope so guys you have enjoyed the video. Yes, and now the time is there to know about the rhyming scheme. So let's know the repetitions of word never. So before starting this rhyming scheme, my friends, hope so you can remember for octave we have used the two alphabets A and B. The same alphabets for octave were what we have used, but insisted that repetition of that same alphabet for octave will not be used here. If you have used A, B, so we should avoid A and B, because 26 alphabets we have, we will use the not any one, just after one. So after A and B we have used, we should we should start with the alphabet C. So let's start with the C. So we should write first never for C. So now let's see the repetition of the word never. Where? Never ever. So let's repeat the word C ever for. So in never ever the sounds are not anymore. So never ever complete. Now let's go for the frost, that is for D. After C obviously D will come. Frost, lost. So DD is here. So C complete, D complete, then obviously shields and hills are there. Hope you understood that after C and D we should use E. So this is C D E C D E. This is the rhyming scheme or the rhyming pattern for the system. So hope so guys you have understood. This was the class for today, the poetry of art on the grasshopper and cricket. And if you have liked the video, you should subscribe my channel, hit the like button to get the future updates, and beside this the bell icons too. And now let me please allow to go to bring a new chapter for you. And till then, tata, bye bye, be happy, be healthy, stay at home, don't disturb your parents. Bye one.